Turn your volume up. Yes, Tonie. Well, good morning. Here we are again. Happy Sabbath. And I may sound a little funny, but I'm not a robot. This is a human being. We were trying to fix that before we came on the air, but we were not, so we're ready to do the show. So I hope you can understand everything that I'm saying. And so look who we have next to me. We have a guest known well in the community for what she does to help us with our mindfulness, change our attitudes. And so I'm gonna let her talk, and I'm gonna log out, and I'll be right back and see if I can't get this camera going on. So welcome, Camelia. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. I'm happy to be here. It's an honor. Thank you.
You're
So,
welcome.
thank you so much. All right, y'all. So, peace, light, and love. My name is Camelia, and I am a registered mental health counselor, a holistic healer, and my mission is to help others heal themselves. So, I'm just here to speak to you all about my journey with Kemetic yoga, meditation, and different modalities of ways to help you heal yourself or help you get to a better state, a peaceful state, and continue to elevate. So, just a little bit about myself. I'm a mom, I'm a grandma, sister, daughter, born and raised in Pensacola, Florida, graduated from Booker T. Washington High School, baby. Moved to Jacksonville after high
Woohoo!
school. Yes, ma'am. Moved, yeah, I was in went to Booker T, moved to Jacksonville after high school, and there it was like a big culture shock. So, just learning about different cultures. Um, I cut my hair off, did the big chop and all that, and just began to just search more within myself, trying to figure out who I am as a person. So moved back to Pensacola. I'm gonna put myself out there, Dr. Tonie.
Go ahead.
Me and my twin sister went down there to Jacksonville, and we were there for about 2.5 years, and both of us got pregnant 4 months apart. She got pregnant, then I got pregnant. So my mom, of course, wanted us to move back to Pensacola. So we came back to Pensacola. Started at UW. Well, had my baby. Started at UWL. Um, got my bachelor's in elementary and special education. So with that, working with children, working with families and things like that, you see a lot. You see a lot. Even within yourself, being a parent, raising children, we go through a lot. So it brought back to my mind, I always wanted to be a guidance counselor, you know. So I taught for a little while. Well, first took it from my first yoga class. I forgot about that when I was at UWF. I took my first yoga class and I fell in love with yoga. So back then it was like 2007. I said one day I'm gonna be a yoga teacher. I didn't go to my next yoga class until 2017. So fast forward 2017. That was the year I graduated with my master's. Had been teaching since 2018. I know. Am I going too fast, Dr. Tony? We
No,
have to go.
no, no.
I'm
I
going.
understand
Okay.
everything you said, and the sound is better.
Okay.
So that's
Good.
what I was working on behind the scenes. So we
Okay.
good.
Okay. Good. So yeah, fast forward back to 2017. Started back taking yoga. Uh, Graduated with my master's in uh, excuse me, counseling and psychology. So throughout that program, I learned so much about myself. I learned about different ways to help others, and to also the biggest thing was self care. Through all that was self care. So not only just trying to help people, I had to remember that I had to help myself as well. So just taking my yoga classes. I wanted to be a yoga teacher, so I was searching for a training, and I found your Ra Hotel. He's a black man from Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
and so I went to one of his classes in March, and I loved it, loved it, loved it. And after that, Kemetic yoga was it for me.
Mm-hmm.
So from there, you focus on the different modalities of healing. It's not just talk therapy. It's not just yoga. Also aromatherapy, sound healing, which involves like singing bowls,
Mm-hmm.
frequencies like tuning forks and things like that. it's so many things that can help us heal ourselves. Um,
So tell me about the sounding boards. Um, I have one. You
mhm.
you you talk about it, and I'll be right back. I'm going to get mine. I'll be right back.
Okay, okay. So sound bowls, you know that everything has a vibration. Everything carries a vibration. With those sound bowls, there's one for each. Oh, we going deep. There's one for each chakra, or what we call in the um, Kemetic science, we call those aritus. So there's different aritus for different parts of your body, which is like energy channels, energy wheels that are throughout your body. So the sound bowls that I have and that most people have help unblock or activate each one of those chakras. So that's pretty much what it is. It goes back to the days of ancient Egypt. We use sound to help heal ourselves. We use yoga to help heal ourselves. We use the breath or shu to help heal ourselves. So there it is. Yeah. Yeah, you got a tiny one too.
Yeah.
Those are, yep.
So we just beat it any way we want, right?
When you tap, usually tap it on the outside.
On the outside here.
Yes, ma'am. But kind of like hold it in the palm of your hands with your hand flat and then
Okay.
tap.
On the outside.
Yes, ma'am. There you
Oh,
go.
oh, you teaching me
Yeah.
something. Do I have the right end that I'm using right here?
Whichever one you feel comfortable with, and then you can take it and swirl it around the top, just like you're holding a pencil.
Okay. Let me see. I don't have
I'm
that
gonna have
action.
to.
I don't have
I'm
that
gonna have
action
to show
going
you
very
how to do
well,
it, Dr. Tony.
but we get the idea.
That's it. Uh huh.
And so for this is for meditation. This is for releasing stress. This is for what else?
Sending the so each sound has it's like a vibration, so it vibrates throughout your body. Your body is mostly made of water,
And I
so
feel
when
it
you
in my
send those,
chest.
see
I
that?
feel it in my
Yeah,
chest.
yeah.
Ooh, that was a good one right there.
Right. Let me
Oh,
get. You
I
make me
just
want to get
tell y'all,
mine, Dr.
I have one. A friend gave me one, and she
Oh,
loves hers. And whenever she's stressed or anxiety or about to start worrying, she uses it to
yeah.
affect the change in herself, right?
Yes, ma'am. They do
And
help.
that's what we want. We should be working on us 24 hours, 7 days a week while we trying to be concentrating on other people's business. Look at yours and take care of
Right.
your business first. Get yourself together. If it takes
Period.
this, which is a simple thing to do, to help vibrate you and calm you down and be clear and be
Yes.
mindfulness for yourself.
Hmm.
Good morning, Fallon. I'll get you
Hey,
one.
Fallon. Let me show you mine right quick, Dr. Tony. I got. Hold on
Okay.
1 second.
All right, show us. We're here to learn. We're going to learn today. And I have this little spongy, like, looks like a donut hole right here.
I have a friend that plays them. Oh my goodness, and she's awesome. We do like sometimes comedic yoga, and she
Mm-hmm.
plays the bowls
Mm-hmm.
while I teach the class. And when
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, so this is one of mine. It's a crystal
Oh,
one.
that's big.
Yes, ma'am. They come, like your size. They come in all different sizes. It's just
Mm-hmm.
what you prefer.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is for your third eye chakra. Well, I call it the first eye.
Mm-hmm.
And you want me to play it right quick?
Yes.
Okay. So you know how you were tapping yours?
Yes. Oh, yours has a distinct sound.
Yes, ma'am. Then you can take it after you tap it. I don't usually tap mine, but you can if you want to, and then you just go around it.
Lovely sound. It's soothing.
Yes, ma'am. So I usually play them like when I finish teaching a class or something like that. When I
Mm-hmm.
finish teaching my yoga classes,
Mm-hmm.
um, and things like that. But Dr. Tony, I want to go into breath work. Oh my goodness,
Okay.
breath work. One thing that we have to remember when we're breathing, even when you're just going
Mm-hmm.
throughout your day-to-day life, is to, I feel you, Fallon, is to
Yes.
breathe from your belly and not your chest. Because
Breathe from.
there's something called parasympathetic nervous system, and
Mm-hmm.
that's the one that sends us into a state of flight or fight. So when
Mm-hmm.
you breathe it from your chest, you're it's like you're running from a bear. It's like
Oh.
it brings on the anxiety. But when you
Mm-hmm.
breathe from the belly, did I say it right? Parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. Now my brain just got mixed up with the two, but it's two of them. But the when you breathe from your belly, that sends you into a state of relaxation. It
Mm-hmm.
sends you into a state of peace.
So show me how you breathe from the belly, not just using. Let me just see your face and your
Okay.
whatever I can see, just so we can learn how to do this correctly.
Okay, so if you want to, I like to sit cross-legged, or you can just place your feet on the ground, just to ground your feet.
Mm-hmm.
You can take your hands and put them down on your lap. If you place your palms down, that's for grounding. But if you have your palms up, that's to receiving. Okay, so
Okay.
whichever one you
Right.
want to do. So
Palms up,
feet flat.
everyone. Palms up.
Okay, so that I know that's right. I know that's right. So feet flat on the ground, palms up to receive. And so when you breathe, just imagine the breath rising from the base of your spine, all the way from the base. And what we call that is the root chakra, a self cat. So you feel it rise up from the base of your spine, up to the top of your head, your crown, and you notice a pause. Notice the pause, because you know there's a pause in between your breaths. Notice that pause.
Mm-hmm.
And as you exhale, you send the breath down your spine, out your arms, hands, fingers, legs, feet, and toes. But breathing from the belly. So when you inhale, your belly gets big. Sometimes we don't want our belly to get big, but when we breathe, we gotta let it flow. Okay, so you notice that pause at your crown, and then as you exhale, you bring your belly button in the direction of your spine.
I think I did it. And
You think?
your instructions, I've never heard those instructions before like
Oh,
that.
okay.
And the most important part about that was feeling it from the lower back, from the spine back there.
Yes, ma'am.
We know how to work the belly muscles, the abdomen,
Mhm.
but I never thought about how you just said it, breathing,
Yes,
inhaling from the spine.
yes, ma'am. We
Yeah,
we
and that's a cool feeling. And I never thought about whether when we inhale, how it flows, like you said, up to the crown of the head and into our arms and fingers. So great, teach more. We want
okay.
teacher. We want more.
Yeah, that's my teacher. My teacher, your seer, he calls that rule of four breathing. Rule of
Hmm.
four. Rule of
Hmm.
four. You inhale, pause, exhale, pause. So that's one
So
thing that
how
we
many
do.
times to get into a relax? I'm sorry, but to get into a relaxing state, how many times should we inhale and exhale like that?
At least 3 to 5.
Okay, all
But
right.
we start with something called the cleansing breath,
Mm-hmm.
and we do that 3 to 5 times as well.
So how's
So
that done?
okay, so just like before, you feel the breath rise from the base of your spine to your
Mm-hmm.
crown as you
Mm-hmm.
inhale,
Mm-hmm.
and then you hold the breath, open your mouth, and
Mm-hmm.
release. Yes. Okay. You
And you
do
do
that
that
three
4 or 5 times, and
well,
that's called cleansing your
cleansing breath. So it's
cleansing
cleansing the
breath.
lungs,
Hmm.
sending fresh breath throughout your lungs, throughout your body, letting that energy flow. So that's best to do like in the mornings. We do it during class as well. And then
Hmm.
there's the second variation where you breathe in slow, hold it, open your mouth, and quickly release. Yes. Slow. Go slow. So
Slow.
breathe in slow. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool. I'm practicing today. You got it, girl. And this is you can watch this over and over again and we can follow your instructions. So give us more. It's
Okay.
definitely like Fallon said, it's definitely something we need, because we're in a crazy
Yeah.
world, right? And sometimes, just watching the news will send us into anxiety and depression, because nothing's good there. They're
You're
not giving
right.
us anything to live good in life with. They're just saying what's happened, and sometimes it's not. We're not even there sometimes.
Right.
Uh,
Exactly.
so this will be available on YouTube
Oh, okay.
forever, and Instagram forever, and Facebook forever, and Gmap one forever, and so the point is You can see this wherever.
Yes, ma'am. Okay,
And
that's
so
awesome.
with your phone, with the with the desktop, laptop, whatever, and we can grow. So we need more instruction. So if you don't mind, and then one other thing is that where do you purchase this from? This was a gift from a dear friend of mine. But
I
what do
got
you
my
recommend we go to get one?
I got my mine on Amazon.
Okay, all right.
But you have to make sure that you're getting the right megahertz because there's different megahertz for different things you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are for healing. Some of them
Mm-hmm.
are for just different things. It's a lot. But I also God I'll send you the information too because I took a sound healing class. It was
Mm-hmm.
online, but there's a link there that she sells singing bowls and tuning forks and a whole bunch of different things that'll get you right. But it's life changing energy. That's what it's
Yeah.
called.
Yeah, that mindfulness into our own self is just absolutely outstanding, and self is self-preservation. If we can take care of self, then we can do a whole bunch of other things in our life. We can make things happen without struggle,
Yes,
because
ma'am.
it's just the universe is available to us in many forms. And if you just think about how great thou are,
Come on now.
and our creator,
Yes.
and he didn't put us in here, he didn't put us in the world to suffer. He didn't put us in the world to be in poverty and be full of anxiety and depression. But it's because we're not taking care of self inside.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
experience those things. Now, everybody have dark days. Don't get it twisted. All of us got bills to pay, and
Yes, ma'am.
sometimes we can't even pay the bills, but we still here now. Everybody don't have a roof over their head, but guess what follows them 24 hours, 7 days a week? That body,
Come
that
on.
skin. And so, we need to take care of ourselves. We need to put good things in and blow out the negativity and run
That's
the
right.
positive in, so that we can be a joy in this universe. So I'm gonna stop talking, but I just had to
Oh
throw
yeah.
that in because I'm all about us taking care of self first. That's how we perceive. We've got to forgive ourselves for
Exactly.
whatever. We got to forgive others and keep it moving.
Yes, ma'am. Exactly. That is so true. That is so true. And that's the thing that we forget to forgive ourselves.
Right? That is
We
true.
forget that.
Yes,
Hmm.
we walk around carrying that drum and trauma from the age of 5 until we 55, and that's
Come
not the way
on.
you're supposed to do it. You got
Right.
to drop it off. You got to let it go, and don't think that you're the only one that is experiencing drama and trauma. It happens in all of us. It just happens. It's just a part of living. And you know what? Drama and traumas. Once you recover, you're
Hmm.
supposed to take what you went through and help somebody
Come
else.
on. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes we have to learn our lessons that way. Sometimes
Hmm.
we're not listening to the instructions and taking time to um, grab a hold to what we need to do the right thing. So we have to be thrown into this situation because there's some people behind us
Yes,
and in
ma'am.
front of us that will need to help as we
That's
continue to
right.
live this life. And everybody should want to help someone in their own way. We can't all do the same things because we have different gifts.
That's
But
right.
whatever
You.
your gift is, you need to share it. You can't keep your gift to yourself.
That's right. That's right. Well,
I
they
like
said
what
this.
Fallon said. She said, we turn our pain into purpose. Look at
Come
there.
on.
That's
Yes,
great.
ma'am.
Turn our pain into purpose. That works for me. Throw that
Right.
drama out the door. So go ahead, baby. You tell us more about your classes
Oh,
and,
okay.
how often and, what do we bring to class and all that stuff. Just tell us.
Are you fine? I love you. I love our talks. I love getting with you. Um. Okay, so my classes are Mondays from 6:30 to 7:45 p.m. at URU 9 Miles. So that's Monday nights, and then Saturdays I don't do every Saturday because sometimes I like to go out of town, and if I'm gonna do something like for it to be consistent. So Saturdays I'm gonna be at Serenity Z Flow. Um, the 16th and the 30th at 10 a.m. So I'll be there then.
Good morning,
Um,
Miss Bessie.
ma'am.
Oh, I was just speaking to one of our
Oh, hey, Miss
viewers, Miss
Bessie.
Bessie, one
Oh,
of my
okay.
favorite people.
Oh, sweet. I hope I get to meet her one day.
Yes.
Um, what else? And I'm gonna be doing some pop-up classes too. So like at different parks and stuff like that.
Are you
Gonna be
doing
off.
virtual classes?
I need to do that. I
Yeah,
need
you
to.
do.
I get confirmations on a weekly basis about doing a virtual class. I'm
Yeah.
gonna start.
Yeah,
Encourage
please
me.
do. Yeah, I'm encouraging you right now to do virtual classes, and that way I can join. Because the two locations you mentioned, I know a 9 Mile Road, but that's it. I know where that is, but that's it. So I think we'll be more happy. Me personally, I would be more happy to do it, and you can also include people from all over the United States, people out of town, people overseas. And what I'm thinking now for you is that people would cash out
Hmm.
whatever your fees are. And I know the minimum charge. You've always tried to keep it minimum. I
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
know how long I've been in your circle, but it's been some years, like years, like
Yes, ma'am.
years. And so we are friends on Facebook, and and so I see what you're doing. And what I want to do is encourage me and others to join you
Yes, ma'am.
so
Thank
that we can. You're always smiling, always so happy. You don't show any stress at all. I mean, we have stress, but it's a good thing to not let it take over our personalities and our attitudes and ruin our day.
you. Right.
Stress come and go. And so this is a good way, and I really want to channel into myself 2024. uh, I really need to learn how to do what you want me to do. I mean, what we know is good for our body and for our mind and our soul and our spirit. So you have the confirmation for
Thank you.
virtual. You can actually use this platform if you'd like.
Thank
All you
you.
have to do is just let me know, and that way you
Okay.
don't have to pay additional fees to use virtually and to have as many people as you want. I'll have to look up and see how many people can join this particular site, but I know it's quite a bit, and we just have to see. So in your class, you don't like large classes anyway, so it would have to be like 10 or less in your class, right?
Yes,
That's
madam.
what I've always seen. So we
Mhm.
can't have any more than 10 people in the virtual class.
Okay.
And that's the way we roll. And
Okay.
virtually, see, you can do that early morning, midday, at night, on the weekend, and there's no stress involved because you do it from wherever you are, just like we are doing it right
Exactly.
now.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
so I have the camera stand, and you're
Okay.
welcome to borrow that. And you set it up on a stand, your
Mhm.
phone or whatever device. It'll hold an iPad too, and you set it up and go to town showing us how to do it.
Okay.
You don't
Okay.
have to have a camera person because you can adjust the stand with the
Mhm.
camera to be where you want to
Yes.
be for us to see what you're doing, and
Okay.
that would be lovely. So, uh, however I can help you, I'm all for
Thank
it.
you.
So go ahead and share a little bit more. Now we got stuck on this because I have one, and I'm gonna learn to do this thing right here and move forward like that. Now,
Mama, I love you
I'm a,
so much.
I love you too, but look, we're gonna learn to do this thing right. But in any case, when you're doing yoga,
Hmm.
it's nothing but meditation, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's talking to your subconscious.
Hmm.
Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's and I hate to go here, but I mean not hate, but
Mm.
because I'm learning to watch my words, but it's not demonic. It's not witchcraft. I heard people say that before. No, ma'am. It's about elevation. It's about releasing what no longer serves our purpose so that we can receive what is for us and continue to elevate.
I
That's my
think,
whole purpose of it.
yeah, mine
Yes.
too. I want
Yes.
everybody to elevate however we can.
That's right.
And the best way to do that is with love and understanding. You
Come
understand
on.
what I'm saying? But I think what the problem is that Egypt
Come on.
was held a different group of people, even though they were the same color.
Yes, ma'am.
They held a group of people called the Israelites
Oh, okay.
in bondage.
Hmm.
And so some people think that the Egyptian beliefs and the way they wore all that makeup and their dress, and they had different views. Remember, that's where all the pharaohs were in Egypt, and the people had to be released now. Now, understand this about the Bible, and I've said this before, because the Bible is the number one selling book in the world.
Yes, ma'am.
After all those hundreds of thousands of years, It's the number one selling book.
Right.
And I'm not trying to sell anyone on the Bible, but I use it the way I need it, and you can
Mhm.
use the book the way you need it. But just look at the Bible as a self help book with
Mhm.
wonderful stories, negative and positive, for you to grow and to learn to do better and not repeat an error that someone has already done.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
let's look on it like that. So the stories are great, and they're in us, because we came up the ranks learning the different stories of the people, Samson and Delilah and all this good stuff.
Yes,
There are a lot of movies out there, so don't feel bad about reading the Bible.
right.
Embrace the Bible. It's a good
Mm-hmm.
it's a good book,
Oh yeah. Yes, ma'am.
and it's spiritually solid, even though it's been tampered with. And
Mm-hmm.
scriptures, if you read them, even if you don't understand them, they work for you anyway, because that's what it's about.
Yes, ma'am.
It's for you to grow. And so I just wanted to say that, because that might be where the hindrance is, I think,
Uh-huh.
because Egyptians were, if you go from the Bible basics, mean people, you
Uh-huh.
know, and they held the chosen ones, as we know
Mm-hmm.
from the Bible, the Israelites, in captivity for 400 years, and they died trying to run after them, and when the Red Sea was parted and all that stuff. But anyway, that's a whole different topic. I just want people to understand that Egyptians were of color, and
Mm-hmm.
the Israelites were of color, just like we have different tribes nowadays, different people who live in different regions of the United States, and we all need to come together regardless.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Unity is the key. Our people, we got to get right.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Aw.
tell us more. Give us a few more minutes of more, and then we'll let you close out with something that you'd like us to do. We have actually 3 minutes.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Y'all want to do some movement and breath work with the movement?
Come on, if we can do it in
Okay.
3 minutes, I'm game.
All right. So if your feet are still flat on the floor, you can either cross your legs or keep them flat. We're gonna bring the hands down, palms down to the knees.
And upward, right?
No, ma'am, just down. Face palms
Okay.
face down.
All
It's
right.
okay.
Okay.
All right. So we're just gonna do some movement of the head and neck where we hold a lot of stress and tension.
Yeah, we
Okay.
do.
All right. So let's take a deep breath in. As you exhale, let your head slowly flow back, just taking your gaze to the ceiling, nice and slow. Inhale your head to center. As you exhale, slowly lower your chin in the direction of your chest. Inhale your head back to center. As you exhale, slowly turn your head to the left. Inhale your head to center. As you exhale, slowly turn your head to the right. Inhale your head to center. Yes. Slowly breathe out, navel to spine. Inhale your shoulders up. As you exhale, roll them forward, round and down. Inhale, shoulders up. So moving with the breath. As you exhale, roll them forward, round and down. Again, inhale, shoulders up when you're ready. Exhale, forward, round and down. Inhale, shoulders up when you're ready. Exhale, shoulders back, round and down. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, back, round and down. One more time. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders back, round and down. Inhale, shoulders up. As you exhale, let them drop. Yes. One more thing. Inhale, arms open. As you exhale, bring your left arm on top of right. Hug yourself. Give yourself a big hug. I am enough.
I am enough. I'm
Inhale, arms.
more than enough.
Right. Exhale right on top of love. Hug yourself.
Oh, wow.
I love myself.
I love myself.
Inhale arms and bring them down.
Oh, we. I went
Receive that love.
found. She
Breathe it
said,
in.
"Woo, it
Yes.
feels so good. I got
Yes.
the chills in my body, so it's working for my good." All right, just those
Always.
simple exercises for self. It's not
Right?
for anyone else. It's for you.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
our time is up, baby.
Okay.
You know, I have truly enjoyed you. And the exercises are so easy. I have a better understanding of how to breathe, and I'm sure everyone watching will get the chance to watch as we are going to be in cyberspace forever. And social media, it runs all day long, and it runs into the evening. So let me make and thank you for joining us. We really do need that. And as you get your virtual classes running up, we want to know about it. So
Yes, ma'am.
every Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, you want to dial into the prayer line 605-313-5883. That's every Saturday morning. 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm always there. Dial into the prayer line at 605-313-5883. You don't have to say anything. But corporate prayer works for us.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, if one person can pray and get things done, so can a group of us. So at Saturday tonight, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, go to www.gmap1.com to watch this show. It's aired in Chicago. So Tea Time will air on the GMAP Broadcast Network every Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All you need to do is just go to www.gmap1.com to watch. And I hope you do. This is one of those videos that we want to hang on to for a while. And we want to stay tuned as we're going to have Camelia back so she can tell us more about mindfulness for self. Because if we get self right inside, then we can do so much more for everything, everybody, for ourselves in this world. And that's my goal. I hope y'all join me and we be on the same goal, in the same boat, in the same pot.
Yes,
Till
ma'am.
next time, thank you so much for joining us. Y'all have a blessed day. Happy Sabbath. Do it the way you want to do it. Have it your way today. Glory to you. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
See you
Love you,
next
family.
Saturday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Thank you, Dr. Tony. Thank you.